Good evening. Today is March the 5th. What an exciting real estate market we are in today. How are you doing, friends? How are you managing through this pandemic? How's your family? I want to know, how are you? Anything I can do for you, please call me, even on a personal note. Today I'm here, Jay Banerjee from Remax Real Estate, your real estate investment portfolio advisor or manager. To answer your questions, you can actually text me or you can actually send me an email and I can respond now or later. I'm here to talk about the GTA home and condo sales reach of new heights for the month of February across the GTA. Also, I'm going to give you charts. So whether you're buying a home, selling a home, or you're just curious to know what's happening in this crazy market, you keep hearing about bidding wars. I'm going to read the headlines to you. I'm going to share with you the report that came out yesterday from the Toronto Real Estate Board that talks about the market overview, the year in review. But first, here are some fun deadlines or headlines to talk about. And I'm sure you've seen some of these on the news yourself. But here we are. Here are some. CMHC reverses course and predicts a soaring Toronto housing market through to the end of the year. The Globe and Mail, Toronto area real estate is back to full-on madness. And they talk about multiple offers where homes are selling at $200,000 to $300,000 to $400,000 more than the asking price. Do you know that a home in Scarborough that I myself as a realtor went to see, or was going to go see with the client, was listed maybe a month ago for $1,288,000, $1.28 million. When I called them, the owner said no more showings. Why? Hear this, 200 people booked and came through the home. She said no more showings, no matter what, you want to buy it, make an offer. Well, hear this, this home sold with 32 offers and is sold for $1.6 million. That's over $300,000 over asking. Obviously, we all know this is not sustainable. However, there is a method to this, and I do have solutions for you. So if you're looking to buy something, just hold on to that number on the screen, because I am here to give you some solutions which I believe will truly help you. Here's some more headlines. Toronto predicts, or the Toronto Real Estate Board predicts, the average price of a home will jump over $1 million this year. Guess what? It happened. The news came out yesterday. This is what it said. Record home sales in the GTA continued in February as buyers remained confident in their employment situations and took advantage of ultra low borrowing costs. Also, I think with the COVID, the vaccines, this is all playing a positive part. With multiple buyers continuing to compete for many available listings, double-digit annual price growth was the norm through the GTA. This is the Toronto Real Estate Board. You know, in February, by the way, for those who just came in, my name is Jay Banerjee. I am your real estate investment portfolio manager from Remax Realtron, and I'm here to help you with information. 10,970 sales through the Toronto Real Estate Board MLS system in February 2021. That is a 52.5% increase compared to 7,193 sales. Now I'm going to ask that my team actually displays and brings up a chart for a second that you can see because I want you to see this chart. So if you can pull up the chart, please, to my team, so you can just pull that up, and I want to show you what these numbers actually mean. Okay, I'm back. Little technical glitch. So here's the chart on the screen. What is telling you total residential 170 sales in February, as in last month, which is up by 52%. That's a 50% increase through COVID-19 from February 2020. Wow, that's pretty good. You know what? Real estate today in Canada, we are really blessed because this market is what has seen our country through. Our real estate board president says it's clear that the historic demand for housing experienced in the second half of last year has carried forward into the first quarter of this year with some similar themes, including the continued popularity of suburban low-rise prices. Here's the trend. Are you ready for this? And if the chart can stay, or you can go back and forth, it doesn't matter to my team. 80,000 people left downtown Toronto and they moved into the 905. There was an urban exodus. By the way, if those who are watching, my name is Jay Banerjee. I'm from REMAX. I'm your real estate portfolio manager. You see my phone number scrolling on the screen. Please text me. I have my phone here to answer questions. So this exodus happened where the people left downtown Toronto. Why? Because they didn't have to go to office in the lockdown. They could go and rent or buy for the same price as a small condo, a beautiful townhouse or a semi or a detached home in Oshawa, Vaughan, Richmond Hill, Mississauga, Brampton, Port Credit, all these places. So that is just a trend. Not that Toronto is going any place, but that's what happened. There was also an urban exodus or move towards. In addition to that, you'll see on the screen, please bring up the screen, Alan. The price point is very important. You'll see seasonally adjusted. You'll see, actually this is what it is. Is 15.9% is the growth. The actual number is 15% growth in prices from February of this year to February of last year. On the same chart, you're going to see total number of listings. We had 10,000 listings on the market in 2020, and we had 15,000. That's a good sign. That means people are moving, people are selling. It's robust. Now, as I look to the next chart, Alan, do you want to let the chart go for a second? I want to talk about the market again. Thank you. So, folks, bottom line, 10,970 sales in February, 50% increase. Then the next important part to know is that the price point, the MLS home price index composite benchmark, that's known as the HPI index, was up by 14.8%. So there was a 15% price growth year over year in February 2021. Wow. Over the same period, the average selling price is now, here, are you ready for this? $1,045,488. Toronto has crossed the $1 million mark. So some people, that may be a little scary because you haven't bought a house yet. You know what? Call my number. I have properties that are actually brand new, exclusive listings. I can actually help and shield you in this bidding war market from properties from 10, 11 bids, where we work with builders, where I have exclusive access to properties that you do not have to go into the bidding war. Okay, we're going to keep moving here. While market conditions were tight through the GTA in February, the detached, semi-detached, and townhouse market segments in suburban areas were the drivers of average price growth, with annual rates of increase above 20%. In other words, if you had a detached property in the 905 area, if you own or have a semi-detached property in the suburban Scarborough, uptown, not downtown is a different case, those doing well, and you have a townhouse, or you want to buy one, please be aware, these are the movers and shakers that have really increased up to 20%. So please be aware of that. In the absence, the inventory, here's why the demand has been. The inventory has not kept up with the demand. Now, obviously, when the economy opens, and I just got an email from my MPP that in Toronto, this is what he said. My MPP said, Toronto is moving into gray lockdown in concert. So just so you know, this is happening while I was waiting for this interview, that Toronto is moving into gray lockdown. That means the stay-at-home order is being lifted right now as we speak. So what we're seeing here is that the pandemic, in other words, the pandemic is now moving through a different stage. Once the economy opens up, there will be further immigration into the GTA. It'll resume. There'll be even a greater need for housing supply. Obviously, this is all good news. So even though there are still some cases, obviously, the stay-at-home order is no longer in effect. This is coming in from the desk of Premier Doug Ford. He says, I encourage everyone to still stay at home as much as possible. Indoor gatherings are still limited. However, the stay-at-home order is removed. By the way, a side note, while I'm doing all of this, a reminder, this has just been the celebration of Black History Month. We in Canada are proud. We are proud of our diversity, and I want to acknowledge that for the Black History Month and salute those stalwarts and leaders in our great nation and our community. Okay, so now moving on. Average prices, we know where they have been, over $1 million. Number of sales is 50%. Now let's take a look at the condo market. How has the condo market done in Toronto? What's going on there? Shall we? By the way, stay there. Don't move, because if you're looking for an opportunity, at the end of this time, I've got something very special for you. Tomorrow, I am launching exclusive with Jay Banerjee, with the builder, non-advertised, townhouses on the water, just about 10 minutes from the GTA, right out in the GTA, but 10 minutes from Toronto. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Okay, so now we're going to go and take a look at the condo market. Fourth quarter 2020. Condo apartment sales reported total 6,500, up 20% because the condo market in 416 had taken a bit of a hit. Now, I work with a lot of condos and, of course, detached and resales. For those watching as well, you should know the number of new listings in quarter 4 of 2020 amounted to 12,298, a 91% increase. So even the condo market has done very well. And as you know, Toronto is going through the Manhattanization. There are projects that I have access to. If you're not sure what to do, you can't buy today, even as low as 5 and 10%, I can get you in there. By the way, I see a few texts coming in. Please, I will respond to everybody who is contacting me. And by the way, and next time you're going to have that here. My website to also connect with me is jbanerjeemyname.com. Going back to the condo market, the year-over-year increase of sales was 20%. New listings, 91%. It was taking 26 days to sell a condo in 2020. Now it's taking 22. Not bad. It's an improvement of 18.2%. The average price of a condo also increased a little bit, not a lot, but it did. You know, no matter what, we all want to buy a detached home, but there's a world out there looking to buy a beautiful condo. Because you know why? Lifestyle, and affordability. Okay, moving on. Alan, can I ask you to pull that chart? Because I wanted to talk about lake towns in Ajax. It is not yet, you might see some ads, but there's no price list, nothing. This is being launched tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And guess what? Yours truly actually has that access to lake towns. So, are you looking for a new property? Are you looking to buy? Are you getting outbid by people out there? I have a solution for you. By the way, if you just tuned in, my name is Jay Banerjee. I am with Remax Realtron, and I am your real estate investment portfolio manager. I've been doing this for just 31 years, okay? By the way, when I started, the price was $200,000. There was no computers. They just had these big giant block cell phones. Here we are today with the iWatch. Friends, Alan, please put up on the screen, may all be up, Lake Walk Townhouses. Can't afford a detached. You want something more than a condo, call me because I can help you. I have front of the line access. Townhouses near the lake. You can move some of them as early as end of this year, otherwise next year. Presenting Lake Walk. And oh, by the way, did I tell you there's going to be a very exclusive deposit structure? Fantastic. And oh, by the way, tune in every Friday at this time, and I'm going to send you a little trailer or reminder. Every Friday evening, we're going to have me on talking about the market, talking about new projects, and being available to you. And by the way, if you didn't just hear, the lockdown is gone into the gray zone. Little side note that we have just for everybody. This is everybody's interest. Toronto moving into gray lockdown, which means the stay-at-home order is no more in effect. Obviously, people are encouraged to still be careful and stay at home as much as possible. Just a little side note for you. Okay, back to the lake town. Presenting Lake Walk, an exclusive collection of townhouses located minutes from the lake. And here you will discover a community like no other, with stunning modern designs, scenic trails, and a host of local amenities at your door. Who doesn't know Ajax? Try to find a house there. There are multiple offers. Lake Walk is the perfect place to call home. And if you see, you can register with me. Obviously, you can't click on the screen because you have to give me a call. If you text me 647-273-1119, I can register you, or I can give you a call back. I can tell you what the price will be, which I get tomorrow afternoon. Right there is a picture of the townhouses. You're by the lake. You're literally minutes from the lake. Okay, thank you, Alan. Let's go back. So, folks, today I've enjoyed being with you. I've enjoyed talking about the market. I want you to call me because as much as if you want to buy a house, if you want to sell a house, you need my wife Molly and my expertise. I have 30 years. Molly has 30 years. They have 60 years. I don't look that much, but you know what? We have the experience to help you navigate through these somewhat confusing times. Let's take a serious note. You know, some of us may have gone through some struggles, and we feel for you. Our prayers and our thoughts are with you. Good times are around the corner. Good times are back. May the good Lord bless and keep you. I am Jay Banerjee. I thank you for your continued service. I want to thank my past clients from 30 years, some of who are watching now. I thank you for the text. I thank you for your involvement. My friends who are watching, I make one commitment. I'm going to be here week after week after week. My wife and I thank you. Our family thanks you for your support. I commit and I continue to help the Canadian dream of home ownership. Whether you were born in Canada as a proud Canadian or you came as an immigrant and be a proud Canadian, it doesn't matter. The Canadian home dream is for each one of you present. I commit to providing you with the resources of the mortgages. We have the connection to the leading mortgage brokers in the city of Toronto. We have the tie-ins with the builders. We have that connectivity. Thank you. May the good Lord bless and keep you. I want to thank the people that are doing this for me and bless the studio that I'm in here. You're going to see my wife and Molly and I. Thank you for your support. And again, I'm so glad that you're watching. That means you're safe. The lockdown is over and Toronto goes into the gray zone. And please call me because I have these townhouses I'm launching which you cannot get. Even if you went on the website, no one's calling because there's no time. I'm here to help you. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. This is Jay Banerjee, your real estate investment portfolio manager. Have a nice evening. Stay tuned. There'll be more coming up soon. Thank you, Alan.
Bye.